Do you find that the Freedom of Information Act would be one of our primary routes to move towards disclosure? Getting on board with the people rising up to petition the government to disclose this information.
Certainly, certainly. The Freedom of Information Act is one way to find out what our policies have been and what our current policies might be. But it seems like we're not headed in a cohesive direction with regard to nuclear weapons.
Well, Aram, talking about the artwork of experience, I'm sure that we have lots of people wondering about what's going on. Can you explain a little bit about Nensism and how it would relate to...
Nensism explores the interaction between thought and emotion. And I think this piece here, this sort of relates to this sort of attachment to UFOs as an explanation. And the concept is the attachment, but the process of painting it is that emotional interaction between the thought and the feeling.
So most people are hungry to bring form to an answer, to understand things in life, and one way is as painters paint, as you paint with the Nensism style.
Yes, yes, that's a perfect application of that concept.
So this would lend itself to the ufology interest that people have.
That's how I see it. I mean, I can't question the facts that there were unidentified objects in the sky. The nuclear weapons shut down, but the objects seemed to react to one of the witnesses' movements. That's a phenomenon. And then there's this attachment to why it happened. And we get these feelings, this belief that the objects are from another planet, that they want to stop the spread of nuclear weapons, which are all really beautiful things. But I think that comes from an attachment. The facts are just the phenomenon, and then there's an attachment which leads to further thoughts. And that's how I think that painting applies to this concept.
Right on. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for today's discussion. Thank you for joining us as we attach ourselves to all the phenomenons that happen, especially with aerial phenomenons of UFOs. Enjoy the show and make your own deductions about what you feel all this is going to be personally for you, and hopefully we have helped that process for you to understand this aerial phenomenon of UFOs.